YouTube, Future22JS back at you with another video. I'd like to thank all of you guys for tuning in to the channel. Make sure you take the time to subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment on the video, share the video if you like, and make sure that you follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Future22JS. Coming at you guys with a different video compared to the other, basic reviews that I've had. I know a lot of people aren't that pressed about it, but there are some people that reached out to me and asking me what's the difference between the Air Jordan 1 Low OG 85 and the typical Air Jordan 1 Low OG. Now, I'm about to give you guys a full-blown comparison between the two. Air Jordan 1 Low 85 is probably one of those Air Jordan 1s that you can't get your hands on it if you wanted to, but it's still at a very low price. So if you guys want to snatch it up on the aftermarket, you're more than capable of doing so. I think both colorways of the Low 85 is going for under retail right now. So it's not really a big thing as far as getting them, but at the same time, if you're going to spend your money on something online, you kind of would like to know what you're getting yourself into. So that's what the purpose of this video is for. To make my way with the comparison, started from the toe and easing my way towards the back, because the back part of the sneaker is really the biggest significant difference between both models. So getting into it, starting at the toe box on the 85s is more of a wider toe box compared to the regular Low OG is more so of a narrow toe box. The peripheral holes mimic each other to a degree. Of course, one of them has been worn and the other one hasn't, but at the same time, you can still get the concept between the peripheral hole pattern. The toe box on the Low 85s have more so of a bulkier toe box. It gives you a little bit more room while you're walking compared to the Low OG where the leather have a lower profile. Leather quality, I would say that is probably tit for tat. It's not really more so of a significant difference between the leather qualities, but of course you guys know there are so many different Low OGs, the leather quality is bound to vary. Now, another major difference is the outsole. Now, I didn't notice this while I was doing the review of the Low 85, but the Low 85 have a different midsole than the standard Air Jordan 1 Low. You guys take a look at the Air Jordan 1 Low. It just has a flat midsole. Like, it doesn't have any definition or anything to that sort. But on the Low 85, if you look, especially in the arch area, it has a thicker outsole and it kind of swerves to make it look like that it molds to your foot a little bit more better. And with me having the Low 85s on, I'm telling you that comfort level is on an entirely different level when it comes down to the Low OGs, and the back portion has a big part to play in it. Finally, to the back heel of the shoe, it has some of the biggest padding around the ankle collar compared to the Low OGs. The Low OGs have just that basic shoe feel, which messes up the Low OG to a certain degree because it's in the air with a lot of sneakerheads that they don't know which size to get. It basically slips off the back of your heel a lot of times. Like me, for instance, I'm in a size 12. I literally can wear an 11.5 or a size 12 in this sneaker. It's not enough material to basically surround your foot compared to the Low 85, where the back heel collar is sturdy, so it will give you a significant change in comfort. On the top of the tongue, the swoosh is slightly bigger on the Low 85s than they are on the Low OGs, and that's probably the only significance that's between the Nike logos on the top. Now, if you look at the Air Jordan wing logos on the back, the Low 85 wing logo is big, is bold, but the only thing that's wrong with the 85 logo is that it's printed on. Like, it looks like that if you scratch it, it'll peel right off. OG, where it's stamped on the leather and it really looks like that it's gonna stay there for a long time, especially with this pair, because I have beat this pair to death. You can't go wrong with getting either or, but I have to say that the Low 85 Air Jordan 1 Low has a lot of strong potential. I just think that they just need to push more colorways out, and they probably need to do a collab or two with these, because the Low 85 model, looking at them, it looks like the better shoe in all honesty. But when it comes down to the Low OG, you guys know the Low OG released in so many colorways, so many OG colorways, so many new collab colorways, the Travis Scott's, everything. Like, we all know what the low OG does, but the low 85 has a very strong potential of taking the crown of the low OG if they really push it. Now, if they don't push it, they don't do anything with it, they just, you know, secretly drop them and, you know, give us maybe 1 or 2 colorways, and then we don't see it for another 2 years, it's known to happen with Nike. But at the same time, bro, this is a very solid, clean sneaker. I highly recommend any Air Jordan 1 low lover to pick them up. There's this colorway out, there's a metallic blue colorway out, so you have just those 2 options for right now. The great news is both of them are going for under retail, so you could probably really snatch both of them up for the good price if you know, put your bid in or whatever it may be. So that sums up the video. I hope this was to help you guys on, you know, if you just so randomly wanna, you know, solve that itch and get that little purchase out. It's really been dry as far as sneakers the last couple of weeks. You wanna reach back and go get something new, or just get something that a lot of people don't have, because once again, this wasn't a full-blown general release. It was just a random pop-up. So these are floating around. So if you're able to scoop you a pair, or you find you a pair, don't be hesitant to buy it, because you will like it and you will fall in love with it. And it's sad to say you might actually like it more than the low OGs. I'm just being honest. So that's the end of the video. My name is Future22JS, and always know that there's no ceiling to your inner potential. This was my comparison video between the Air Jordan 1 Low OG 85 and the Air Jordan 1 Low OG. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you on the next video. Be sure to dream with your eyes open, and always remember that your fear ends when your faith begins. Peace.